Lynn's Recipes. Today I'm making a chocolate pudding cake. This cake is mixed up in two different parts. To make the first part of this cake, these are the ingredients that you're going to need. You'll need a cup of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cocoa, 1/2 cup of milk, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 3 tablespoons of melted butter. For the second part of the recipe, you'll need 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, and then at the very end you'll need 1.5 cups of water. To start this recipe, you will actually mix the first part of the recipe in the dish that you are going to bake it in. So what I have is a 9-inch square baking dish that I have sprayed with cooking spray. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour flour in, pour sugar, baking powder, measure our salt, and our cocoa powder. And we're just going to whisk this all together and mix it really well. And so what we'll do next is we'll pour milk on top of this, and our melted butter, and our teaspoon of vanilla, and then we just whisk this all together in the bottom of this pan. Okay, this is all mixed together really well, so what I'm going to do is make sure that it's spread evenly in the bottom of the baking dish. And then what we'll do is we'll take this bowl and we'll mix the topping ingredients. Cocoa powder, brown sugar, and granulated sugar. And I'm just going to kind of mix this together with a fork. And then what we're going to do is just sprinkle this on top of our first part of the recipe. Just sprinkle it evenly over the top. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our 1.5 cups of water and pour it on top of this mixture. It's all mixed together, so what I'm going to do now is I have preheated my oven to 350 and I'm going to put it in the oven and bake it for 40 minutes. Our chocolate pudding cake is done. It cooked for 40 minutes, and now I'm going to serve it and show you what I like to put with it. It's a gooey cake. It's really yummy. You can see the pudding part in the middle. See? Now what I like to do is I buy a can of cherries in their own syrup and I heat them up and I like to serve them warm beside the cake. So I'm going to put a few of those on. You don't have to do this, this is just the way I like it. And then we're going to put a scoop of ice cream on. And here we have it, chocolate pudding cake. I hope you enjoy it.